Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will learn how to crochet this beautiful granny rectangle pattern. You can use this as a table runner or even you can use this as a rug. So here I'm using these three shades from cotton yarn, but you can use any kind of yarn with a suitable hook size. So I'm using 3.5mm crochet hook. Okay, now let's get started. First make a slip knot. Now from here make 30 chains, but you can make any amount of chains, but it should be multiples of 3. Okay, here I made 30 chains. Now from here skip 5 chains and insert the hook from the 6th chain and make 1 double crochet. So this chain 5 counting as a double crochet and a chain 1 space. So now here we made 1 double crochet. Now make 2 more double crochets into the same space. So total we have 3 double crochets. So here we completed our first granny stitch. Now skip 2 chains from the base, from the foundation chains, and insert the hook from the 3rd chain and make 3 double crochets into the same space. Okay, here we completed 3 double crochets. Again skip 2 chain spaces here and into the 3rd one make 3 double crochets. So like this, all you have to do is just continue till the end. Okay, here we reach to the end of this row and this is how it looks like. Now you can see we have 3 chains left, so skip that 2 chains and insert the hook from the last chain and make 1 double crochet. Can remember we started with chain 5, so that chain 5 counting as a double crochet, so we have to end with the same way, so we stop with 1 double crochet. Okay, here we completed the base of the rectangle. Now to start the next round we had to make a slip stitch over this 1 double crochet space here like this. Now from here make 3 chains and this chain 3 counting as our first double crochet. Now work 2 more double crochets over this double crochet space. Okay, here we completed our first granny stitch of this second round. Now from here make 2 chains, so this is our first corner. So now make 3 more double crochets into the same space here. Okay, here we completed 3 double crochets. So here you can see we created our first corner and this is how it looks like. Now we're going to work in between of these 2 sets here. So go to this chain 2 space and make 1 granny stitch. It means 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space. Okay, here we complete this granny stitch. Now go to the next chain 2 space here, that's in between of these 2 granny stitches here, and make 3 double crochets. Now after this you have to go to the next chain 2 space that is in between of 2 granny stitches here and make 3 double crochets. So like this you have to continue the same way till the end. Okay, you can see we reached the end of this round and this is how it looks like. Now here you can see we have the last chain 5 space. So now we're going to work over this chain 5 space. So make 3 double crochets into that chain 5 space here like this. After making 3 double crochets, make 2 chains and make 3 more double crochets into the same space. So this is our second corner. Okay, we completed 3 double crochets. Now from here make 2 chains and make 3 more double crochets into the same space. So this is our third corner. Okay, here we completed this side. Now we're going to work to the other side. So like the same way we're going to work in between of these 2 granny sets. So here you can see a space. So we're going to work 3 double crochets in between of these 2 sets here. Okay, here we completed 3 double crochets. Now go to the next space in between of these two sets here and make 3 double crochets. So this round will be the same way. We're going to work 3 double crochets in each gaps till the end. Okay, here we reach to the end of this round. This is how it looks like. Now you can see we reach to the last corner here. So into this last double crochet we have to have 3 sets. So we're gonna make the last set of this granny stitch here. So after making this last granny stitch set, now make 2 chains and we're going to join the round. So into the hook from the third chain, from that first chain 3 and make a slip stitch. So here we completed our first round and this is how it looks like. You can see we have 4 corners. Now let's get started the next round. For that we have to go to this chain 2 space here. So we have to skip all of these stitches. So go to the next chain space, which is top of the next double crochet, and make a slip stitch. Again into the next chain space, top of the next double crochet, make another slip stitch, and then last work another slip stitch to the chain 2 space here. Now we can start the next round. So now from here make 3 chains and this chain 3 counting as our first double crochet. Now work 2 more double crochets into the same space. So with the chain 3 total you should have 3 double crochets. Okay, here we made our first granny stitch. So this is going to be our first corner. So we're going to work 2 chains and make 3 more double crochets into this chain 2 space, into the same space here. Here we made our first corner. So now we're going to work the sides. So go in between of these 2 granny stitch and make a granny stitch. So make 3 double crochets into that space. After this granny stitch, go to the next space here in between of these 2 granny stitches and make another granny stitch. It means 3 double crochets into the same space. So like this you have to continue the same way till the end. Okay, you can see we reached to this corner. So now into this chain 2 space make our second corner. It means 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the same space. Okay, here we completed our second corner. Now go to the next chain 2 space here and make the same. So work 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the same space. Okay, here we completed our third corner and this is how it looks like. Now we going to work the next side here. So work 3 double crochets in between of that 2 granny stitches. And all you have to do is just continue the same pattern till the end. Okay, here we completed this side. Now we're going to work the last corner. So into this corner work 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the same space. Okay, here we completed our last corner. Now we're going to join this round. So insert the hook from the third chain from this first chain 3 and make a slip stitch. So here we completed our second round and this is how it looks like. Now let's start the third round. For that we had to go to this corner, so we have to skip all of these stitches. So make 1 slip stitch into the next chain space here, and again into the next chain space make 1 slip stitch. So after this slip stitch go to the chain 2 space and make 1 more slip stitch. So now we can start the next round. Now from here make 3 chains and this chain 3 counting as our first double crochet. Now work 2 more double crochets into the same space. So total we have 3 double crochets. So this will be a corner. So we're gonna work 2 chains and make 3 more double crochets into the same space. So basically we are just continue the same pattern again and again till your desired length comes. So in between of that, if you want to change the color, I'll show you how to change the color as well. So now all you have to do is just continue this round same as we done before till the end, and then join the round with a slip stitch. Okay, here you can see I completed 4 rounds here. I use the same pattern. So now I'll show you how to join another color. So for that we have to make chain 1 and then cut off the yarn. Now I'm taking another color yarn. It's a little bit lighter than this. So make a slip knot, and I'm gonna insert the hook from a corner. So here, insert the hook from this chain 2 space and make a slip stitch. Now from here make chain 3, and this chain 3 counting as a double crochet, and continue work 2 more double crochets into the same space. So in this round also we're going to do the same thing. So this will be our first corner. So we're going to work 2 chains and make 3 more double crochets into the same space, and continue make granny stitches in between of the spaces. So all you have to do is just continue this pattern again and again till your desired length of your mat or the rug will be. So continue many rows till your desired length. So I'm gonna continue many rows till my desired length comes, and then let's see at the end. Okay, here I completed my table mat, and this is how it looks like. I completed 11 rows here, but you can make many rows. So after doing this, I'm gonna make a small border for this, but you can keep as it is. It's totally optional. And this is how it looks like after adding a border. So I hope you like this video. If you like, give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon with another beautiful tutorial. Until that, take care. Bye bye.